It's day 111.
My favorite number.
And we have some crazy ascents already. And Mike is off. We got up super early today because we need to make it to the post office by noon today before they close for the weekend. What's really cool is the mountain, so you can't really see anything. I think it's because it's so early and the sun is reflecting them in a weird way. They're like loading for the day. We are now approaching Caleb's Peak. It is the summit of this crazy climb we did today and yesterday night. It's honestly the biggest climb we've had in a very long time. Let's look at the view. Wow, surrounded by orange mountains. Little fluffy brick marshmallows. That's kind of what they remind me of.
Little tiny town down in the middle with a little steeple. Right next to the river. It's probably the river we were walking along for a long stretch yesterday. Beautiful.
We've been trekking long and steady, and we just made it to a cool view, 0.8 from town.
Check it out. We've got some views of some shoes here at the Housatonic River.
And a very cool little section here.
Yeah, awesome.
We are walking next to some huge rocks. Straight down, still heading towards the town. We're getting closer and closer, and we could feel the packages in our hands already.
Finally down the mountain. Got lots of cool mountains in the background. Can hear the road we're getting to. We're gonna have a little road walk into town, about 0.9 to get to the center of Kent. See if we can thumb it. Save us a little time on this trek to get to the post office in time. But we made good time. We scrambled down that mountain pretty quick. The legs feel it, that's for sure.
We are at 0.2 from the road. We could hear it so close. But we faced a final obstacle. This broken bridge. We've heard so many people talk about this bridge. A lot of them have walked it. So we think we might just walk it too. There is a detour that we could take.
So no sign saying don't do it. So.
Yeah. But we don't know how long the detour is, and we need to get to this post office before it closes or else we're stuck in town. Ooh, the first step is not looking good. There's a lot of nails underneath the bridge too. I need to remember what he's doing so I could do the same thing.
It's creaking.
Alright, he made it safe and sound.
That's pretty sketchy though, that thing is very wobbly.
Yep. And we both made it across that bridge. It was honestly really pretty sketchy. I didn't feel safe walking that. It was moving on me, and I honestly think they should just like completely rip it down so that way hikers won't be tempted to go on it. So we are walking the road now, and we're hitting blind sections, blind turns of the cars, so they won't know that we're here as they come along. It's actually one of the reasons why we crossed the bridge, because someone was saying that the road walk, which was a detour, is extremely dangerous. There's like blind turns and stuff, and it's kind of what we're doing right now actually. So this is also pretty sketchy what we're doing right now to get into town, but the detour was also told to be scary, so we did the bridge. Kent, Connecticut. The last town we're gonna be stopping by here in Connecticut. It's a beautiful state with only 50 miles. I'm glad it's part of the AT.
North Main Street. This is pretty cool. It's got everything we need on this tree. We got to make it to the post office first before they close. And then we'll definitely get some munch. I kind of skipped breakfast this morning because I needed to get out and get down here in time. Lots of bikes all riding around, little bike groups. People all just out and about, including us, enjoying the day.
We are at the post office and we finally got some packages. That weighs 6 pounds, this weighs 2 pounds, this is a few ounces, so we're gonna be carrying extra stuff.
Worth it. Fantastic winter gloves.
Awesome.
It's gonna be warm. Oh my gosh.
Wow. Stayed with the ultras. It's a nice color scheme too. I really dig it.
Dried mules in here. What you got here? A package in a package.
Got another one. This is a sleep liner to go inside my sleeping bag because I am one cold sleeper. I really like the color too. And I have my base layer finally. Smart wool. I'm gonna be matching Mike now with his smart wool. Hey, gloves.
There we go.
These are the really grippy gloves that we like. These are really good to use my phone with. So upgrade some toe warmers. I wasn't expecting this. This is actually an item that I had previously, but we accidentally lost at McDonald's.
I did that.
What could it be? A two-pack.
Brush mirror combo.
Favorite thing on trail. It keeps me nice and clean for you guys.
I was using it in the bathroom at McDonald's and totally left it.
I felt cutting his stash.
I was. I had to trim some of this. It was overhanging a good bit.
Brand new equipment.
But I felt bad, so I ordered some new ones for her.
No, my hair didn't come out too bad without it.
Looking great. All right, well, cool little resupply. I'm excited about these.
And we've been blessed once more.
Guess where we are.
The train station. And look at the coolest thing that we've noticed. Check this out. Appalachian Trail. There's a station apparently, or a section on the AT that goes right through train tracks, and that's why it's on there.
But we haven't told the tubulars. Yeah, we've decided we are going to go back to our home state today, New Jersey.
Surprise, surprise.
Just for a day or two, because it's supposed to rain really hard the next 2 days, and we'd either probably zero around here, but why do that when we can go back? And it's almost Halloween. We're gonna try to go into New York City and see what we can do and just have some fun for those rainy days.
To celebrate the spooky season. It's one of my favorite holidays. I get to dress up, we get to go out, do a little spooky activity. So hopefully New York City has some cool stuff for us.
It was great. We're just sitting there at the post office, just going through our boxes like you saw on that last clip, and a guy just comes up right after we ended that clip and he's like, "Hey, what you guys doing? Hiking the trail?" He was just talking to us for a second. He's like, "That's cool. I've hiked before." And he's like, "You need a ride to the train station?" Because we're telling him our plan here.
Yeah.
And we're just like, "Sure."
Yes.
It was like a 15 minute ride or so. That was so cool. Just
now we're here. And we gotta figure out what connections we need to take in order to get there. But excited.
Yep. See you guys in New Jersey.
And our train is coming. Home sweet home. And we made it to Grand Central Station. It is filled with people.
This is crazy.
Very strange since we've been in the woods for a very long time.
Months by ourselves out there. What is going on around us? Walking through the city with our big old packs, getting all the stairs. It's like nobody's seen any backpackers out here. But check it out, we are just walking down this farmer's market, looks like. They've just got blocks and blocks and blocks sectioned off for this thing. Pretty cool. We didn't know about this when we went in to eat some Chipotle. Or we might have been in trouble out here going from booth to booth. Really, really cool. Definitely a different environment than you guys are used to in our videos. Pretty different from what we're used to right now too. Even though I'm going into the city all the time before we came out here.
I was born here.
Haha. So we're kind of used to it and kind of not. So
And we are on our way to Elizabeth, my hometown. Thank you guys. We're slack packing right now.
Man, I feel so light.
Me too.
Now, this is some good eating. I don't think we've seen this on the trail so far. Woo!
We're in Elizabeth. Come out. We have good food. We don't have costumes, but we are out and about on a parade.
Halloween! One kitty. 2 kitty. 3 kitty. 4 kitty.
An editor's worst nightmare.
I'm asleep. I don't know what to do. Hey everybody, it's day 117 and we are getting back to the trail. It's been a little bit off, maybe 6 or so days, for good reason.
So it was supposed to rain when we got off for around 2 days. So we decided to skip the rain and go to my hometown in Elizabeth. So that way we could stay nice and warm and celebrate Halloween. While we were there, we got a surprise phone call from one of my neighbors. She found our missing cat that was missing for months. So it's incredible how things worked out, that the cat was found while we were in Elizabeth for those 2 days that we were planning to stay. And we captured her, we got her back. She's a very skittish cat and she was going to be in a new environment at my new parents' house. So we stood there so that way she could get accustomed to the other cats that they taken care of, and to get her just acquainted with the space, because she escaped from us a few months before.
She was lost before we even started the journey, and somebody found her while we were on trail, and we had our brothers get together and get her, and they brought her back to the other house, but she jumped out of a second floor window air conditioning unit. No.
Yeah, so we did it right this time and spent some time with her, and she's very acquainted with the house now, so I don't think she's gonna try to escape or anything again.
Now we can feel comfy on the trail, but it was great because I got to sit there on a desktop computer and just adjust our whole channel. We got the descriptions all laid out with lots of cool links on there for people to support us. If you'd like to support us, that would be amazing. We actually had somebody just give our first coffee through the links on there, and then we woke up, we were like, what? No way, it's so cool. So Kim, thank you so much.
Buy us coffee if you like, or for supporting. So that was amazing.
Really cool. So let's get back to this trail. We're waiting for the train. Should be here in 2 minutes.
Passengers should proceed to track 14 now approaching the station.
Living so close to the city, about 30 minutes away by train. I've been coming here for a while, going to a whole bunch of different rock concerts, exploring the city during Christmas time with my parents, or just going to the bars after college. So I mean, I really enjoy the city, but it is pretty hectic now that we're back.
Like she said, very weird right now being in the city, being in the woods for so long, so much hecticness with the people and the cars. I've come in here for lots of little background work and stunt gigs, but crazy what a bunch of months out of this will do to your senses. Still can't wait to get back to here again, the city, and get some gigs going. Such a fun lifestyle, jumping around through the streets of New York. Check it out. Woo!
Heading to the Grand Central Station. We just got out of the train and we're back in Connecticut. Well, actually, we're in New York, technically.
True.
We're walking into Connecticut.
8 miles to get back to Kent, though. I don't know if we're gonna get a hitch. It's kind of getting dark.
Yeah, it's about 5:30, 5:40. The sun has been going down really early.
If we could pitch our tent somewhere on the way, maybe it'll be easier to get a hitch in the morning. We'll see.
We'll see. And we have been unsuccessful with the pitch, and we honestly started super late, walking our butts to the trail, about 8 miles, and then we're gonna hike 0.3 to a shelter. Highly convenient that the shelter is so close. We're waiting for the car as it pass by. Alright guys, see you later.
Check it out, we are back on trail. And much sooner than we thought, thanks to that last clip you saw. That was us in the back of a pickup truck. And I have been saying for a while, it'd be cool to get a hitch in the back of a pickup truck bed. Somebody just pulled on up and he's like, you guys need a ride? I'll save you some time. Jump in the back. The doggy's in the truck, so you're gonna have to jump in the bed. That's what we did.
Yeah, it was really cool, but the driver was going really fast. At one point, he broke really hard, and so I went pretty much flying all the way to the front. I'm completely grateful we got the ride.
Now we're out here with these headlamps. You can see what we're walking on. All the rocks and boulders covered in leaves. But man, that did save us a lot of time. It's probably would have taken us another couple hours maybe, because we just had to keep pulling off to the side for all the cars that were coming constantly. So it's going way slower than just walking straight. But we're gonna go find the shelter here. Only 0.3 to get there. And hopefully we can pitch our tent, stay warm for the night. It is gonna be in the 30s again. So we'll just have to say goodnight to you guys right now. Good night, everybody.